They are not born protectors. They become them through discipline, trust, and endless training that shapes not only their bodies, but their instincts, their courage, and their hearts. Hidden deep inside a secure military base, far from the noise of cities and crowds, a new day begins for the elite German Shepherd unit. The sun barely rises above the fences, yet the air is already filled with anticipation. Soldiers walk across the dusty training ground, tightening harnesses, checking equipment, preparing for another day in a place where precision means survival. A sharp whistle slices through the silence. 20 German Shepherd dogs instantly shift into focus. Ears forward, bodies still, eyes locked on their handlers. No hesitation, no confusion. Just discipline built through countless hours of training. With a short command, the dogs sit in perfect formation. Their tails lie flat, their posture straight and alert. Another whistle, and a synchronized wave of barking rolls across the yard, the sound powerful enough to make the ground vibrate. This is where training becomes instinct, where instinct becomes readiness. Handlers in full green camouflage uniforms stand in front of their canine partners. Their voices remain calm, their gestures precise, because here, every movement carries meaning. Trust is everything. One mistake, and the lesson fades. One moment of clarity, and the dog grows stronger. Next comes movement, a downward gesture, and 20 bodies lower at once. Dust rises in a soft cloud as they lie perfectly still, waiting for the next command. In the real world, this is how they avoid danger, remain unseen, or prepare for a strike. Then, action. The formation splits as the dogs begin running behind their handler. They move like a living unit, paws striking the ground in rhythm, muscles working in harmony. They sprint, turn, launch into coordinated runs that mimic real pursuit and tactical movement. Not one dog breaks formation. On the obstacle course, the challenges become physical. Wooden barriers taller than their shoulders, tunnels long and narrow, dark inside, steep ramps, unstable surfaces, tight corners. One shepherd leaps over a barrier with ease. Another dives into a tunnel, emerging with dust flying behind him. A third climbs a wall designed for soldiers, claws gripping firmly, mind focused completely on the task. The handlers walk beside them, observing everything: posture, balance, reaction speed, emotional state. Every mistake is corrected with calm precision. Every success is rewarded with encouragement, because confidence is as important as strength. But the most intense part of their training is yet to begin. In the attack zone, a soldier steps forward wearing a heavy padded bite suit. His movements are slow, controlled. The dogs know what this means. A shepherd is released. For a brief moment, the world narrows to instinct. The sprint, the leap, the perfectly calculated bite onto the thick protective sleeve. The dog clamps down, not with anger, but with trained force. Control, not chaos. Courage, not aggression. Other dogs take their turn, each demonstrating accuracy, focus, and restraint. The three traits that define a true military working dog. After intense action comes the intellectual test, detection. Handlers place metal crates, ammunition boxes, empty shells, bags, tools. The shepherds weave through them, noses low, scanning the air, searching for the faintest scent signature. Their tails stiffen when they find something. Their bodies freeze, their eyes alert their handler before the bark does. These dogs are not trained to fight. They are trained to protect, to find danger before humans can see it, to act when seconds matter. As the day continues, the training expands. Long-distance endurance runs alongside soldiers. Precise obedience drills, tracking exercises across grass fields. Simulated missions through buildings and tight corridors. Medical checks to ensure every dog remains healthy and strong. Despite all the structure, there is always room for connection. A handler kneels down and scratches a shepherd behind the neck. The dog leans into the touch, panting quietly, tail wagging. A moment of trust, a reminder that behind every mission lies a bond deeper than commands and whistles. And when the sun begins to set behind the watchtowers, the final formation of the day gathers on the field. 20 dogs stand or sit in a straight line. Behind them, their handlers, tall, steady, proud. The air cools, the dust settles, the light grows golden. This is the moment that defines them. Not the barking, not the chasing, not the power, but the calm after a day of discipline, the unity between human and dog, the understanding that one day they may face danger together and trust each other with their lives. These dogs are more than trainees, more than tools, more than soldiers. They are guardians, made not by force but by partnership, forged through discipline, strengthened